Number one. This might be the finals matchup right here. This might be the finals matchup. I know we gonna make it. I don't know about y'all. Where we at? We in there. We in Denver. Yeah, we putting up with our city jerseys on. And y'all shit with the city jerseys on with us.
Let's go, baby. Here we go. Time to make the donut.
That was ugly.
Baby, let's get it. Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Denver. Murray surveying the D. Passes it to Millsap.
Sad. You boys get into like that, man.
It's not going to go for him. Good D from Love. Shaq, no surprise, the importance of leadership to a winning basketball team. Some lead vocally, some lead by example. Who do you regard as the best leaders in the NBA?
Let's see, Steph Curry, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Something like that, yes.
Yes,
a lot of vowels.
LeBron James, Chris Paul, and Damian Lillard, up important. Jimmy Butler in Miami. That's probably a leader on every team.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. 6 to shoot. And it's Jokic missing. Here is Shakur. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. And there's the drive.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Michael Malone. David?
Well, Kevin, he talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint if it means they stay tight on their outside shooters. He said it's no secret those guys attack from long range, and that's what we've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. Here is Porter, following the basket by Jokic. It's
big on. Let's go.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, you got to do much more than that to slow Allen. I mean, this guy is long and athletic, capable of converting through contact.
Stolen by Allen. Here's Love. He kicks it to Shakur. To the paint.
Let's go, big Al. Get busy.
Here's Allen. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10.
We've been acting up.
And I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Shaq, you had some fierce rivalries with other centers, and later you formed great friendships with some of those guys. Is that something you pursued, or did it just kind of come organically?
I saw Russell and Wilt become friends off the court. I felt I should do the same thing with Alonzo Mourning and Yao Ming. Me and Zoe didn't really become friends until I got to know him. And I admit I was a hypocrite, because if you know Zoe, he had the mean look on his face. I thought he was a mean guy. But when we played together in Miami and won that championship, I realized he was a great guy. And Yao Ming, listen, he was an awesome guy. You know, it's good that, you know, two different cultures could come together for one common cause. So it's good to have friends like that.
Did Yao teach you any words, any Chinese, or did you come up with any to say, good day, my friend?
For the first 3 years, I didn't speak to y'all. And then one time I hit him with a Akeem Olajuwon move, and he's like, nice move, big man. And I was like, yo, you speak English? He was like, yeah, Shaq, you never talked to me. True story.
That's a great story.
True story.
That's a great story. Now Love, following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. Back to Porter, lets the three fly, and it's Denver with the rebound. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them
That
as
shit
they came
hot.
up empty in their
Yeah,
2 games against them last year.
Guys, you wouldn't expect this year's series to go that way, but after last year, you never know.
And the
Let's go.
Shoulders back, man.
On the free throw, no good. The Nuggets trail by 11. Will it go? And it's Murray with the jam.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Porter kicks to Shakur. From deep, Allen for the break three. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight. Shaq, something fans are always curious about. They see the huge contract that can put pressure on a young man, suddenly being able to buy whatever he wants. And that's a pretty interesting topic.
Yeah, you know, everyone's coming at you from every direction. I think some people assume that you have more money than you really do. Just want you to remember one word: FICA.
A shot by Shakur, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot.
Right.
That's money.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. The kick out to Barton. Those 3-pointers off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Back to Porter. Cleveland moving it around. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Shakur. Sexton on the wing. 5 on the clock.
Young boy.
Lets it go from deep. Another 3
Let's
for
go.
Cleveland.
defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Listen up, y'all. If you try and it ain't there, just reset. Junior, I let you know. Let him come to you, Junior. Don't force it if it ain't there.
But at the same time, you miss too many games. I don't know if you can have those conversations together if you're on the same side, right? It should not work like that. But it also highlights that is the MVP race. You just get to pick whatever criteria you want and then just go with it. And you get to set up whatever the guidelines are for yourself as an individual voter. And you say, hey, MVP, that's that. No. I think that's the challenge with this entire thing. We're going to do the birthday game here in a moment. I did not want to talk about the MVP for half an hour. I feel like we just did, and that's fine. That's fine. We'll continue to move forward. I've been told, though, and as we play the birthday game, I do want you to interject who we now believe to be Mark Grants is the TV color analyst for the Padres. Orsillo is pretty level-headed for what Okay, that was on the replay for Mookie Betts. So as we play this birthday game here in a moment, please interject that or whatever else you'd like for right or wrong answers. Quickly, Chet Holmgren announcing his decision tomorrow I believe on SportsCenter. ESPN is the #1 recruit. He's been dubbed a year or more by everybody. Paul Giancardi, 7 foot, can do it all. And from the outside, he is what you want for next NBA superstar. He is special. And the people who haven't seen him, get ready because you just haven't seen anybody like him. it's going to be. I'll just say it. I think it's going to be Gonzaga. You can pick whoever else you want. I'll take Gonzaga. All right, time for the birthday game. As we get set for Pelicans and Knicks, who is celebrating a birthday? We have to guess the ages here. Birthdays today or this week. What do we got here? All right, late night host Conan O'Brien turns how old today? The best late night host in the history of television. Sorry, Johnny Carson. It was Conan O'Brien. It's delicious. I am going to say he is 50. I'll go with 57. Woo! You close, Stefan. 58 years old today. Wow. No voting from Greg. Next one. Let's move on to America's most famous family, the Kardashians. One of the lesser ones, though. Kourtney Kardashian turns how old today? What is actually the oldest of the siblings? I believe she is 43. I'll say 47. Wow, Byron, one off again. She is 42 years old. Because you are being a jackass. You may know her from the Sister to the Traveling Pants, America Ferrera. How old? Oh, gosh. Traveling Pants? Sister to the Traveling Pants. She's 37. We're back on Monday, and we'll be just one day from doing our mock draft. So we'll ask Matt.
They put me on the bench anyway.
Power, you got to go with Russell Westbrook, John Morant, Zach LaVine. Now, if you're talking finesse, you're talking Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving, and my main man, Kemba Walker.
Yeah, I think that's a great list to have. Those are guys that they show you can do it a variety of ways, right? You can be physical, you can play above the rim, but you can also hit them with the smitty and play below the rim. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Here's Layman. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. It's stolen by Green. Here's Dozier. To the inside. Six on the shot clock. They kick it out to Green. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Garland. To the wing right side. 1:30 left in the first quarter. Hartenstein passes to Layman.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Green finds McGee. Outside, Green. And
That's
looks
Green.
like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now, here's Rubio. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
There's the pass to Dozier. Rubio with the rebound. So it's Rubio.
My bad, y'all. About these damn fishy ass fights last night.
What's up? We got this board. We got this board.
Absentee owner, that's what they call me.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
Well, with his stretch shooting and playmaking, Jokic is a leader among the new caliber of big men. Amazing how the 5 spot keeps evolving. Much more different from when I was the dominant guy.
In at the forward, it'll be Porter Jr. and Milton.
Guys are trash, man. Easy. Ooh, nothing but nothing. Watch. Winning time, baby. Y'all are making this.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
They say landing in the right situation, Shaq, important for any player's career. What traits, as you go back and look and what you've seen now and when you played, what traits separate the great organizations in this game?
Well, one, you got to have experience. So I think you got to have some battlers up there in rafters, and I think you got to have a mean front office. You got to have a Jerry West, a Mitch Kupchak, a guy that understands the players in the games, and you have to have a commitment and a culture of respect and trust.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the dude in the last outing against...
What you got? You look shook, bro. Look over here, bro. Grab that board, grab that board.
Up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be... Oh, my goodness! That was special.
Love the awareness Jokic possesses. Just has a feel for when his guys are open.
Pass to Shakur. Here's Windler. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Well, Shaq, when you talk with NBA historians, guys that coached against you, former referees, they all say you were the most difficult player to call games for, to referee. This was because there was so much contact back then both ways.
Well, listen, I understand it's hard to find the balance. I don't want to disrespect the referees. They're a vital part of this game. They do a wonderful job. Some say I got away with too much, and others say I got hacked every play.
We did get hacked at every play.
I know, but I don't like to complain.
I think you did get. He did get hacked. In all fairness, you did. Well, first of all, you had to hit Shaq harder. You couldn't foul him the way or bump him the way you'd bump a normal player. You'd end up getting hurt more. But he also got away with it.
Martin dishes to Murray. Outside Porter. Out left to the wing. Here's Jokic. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Allen.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Shakur passes to Windler. Here is Shakur. He's got 14 to the right side. Fires for three, and the foul called on Jared Allen.
How you gonna call that from all
First foul.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead.
They have the leadership with Larry Nance Jr. His role is the Swiss Army knife of the team, right? A guy that can score, can rebound, can defend. Again, long arms, right? Long wingspan, so he can get in the passing lane. You have your dog, right? You got your dog in Colin Sexton. Darius is, your point guard that can operate, do some things, and you got your defender. What they're missing most, and then when you bring in Kevin Love, you have an all-star. But what they're missing most, in my opinion, is a wing that can knock down the three consistently. Since Torian has been back and been healthy, he's been doing that a little bit,
In that category, ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Barton outside. Denver the rebound. Porter kicks to Millsap. It's stolen. Here's Allen. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. And this guy, to me, embodies determination.
Let's stick together out there. We got this.
Cleveland leading by 16. To the wing on the left. Here's Shakur. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And we want to thank the big Aristotle for joining us here. Dropping knowledge as always. I'm telling you what, Shaq, you make our broadcast better.
I want to say I appreciate that, Kevin, especially coming from you anytime, any place. You know where I am, brother. Just call me if you need me.
Are you going to be performing any ballet, the big Baryshnikov?
Nah.
Are we giving that up?
Nah, my toes are not feeling too well.
And Clark, it hasn't taken Shaq much time, has it, to go from being a superstar on the court to a force with our broadcast here courtside?
Well, I tell you what, Shaq's one of those guys who just hits the ground running. He's a phenomenon in terms of personality, branding, business, excellence at every level. And he was an all-star starter as a rookie. That talks about his ability to get going fast. So he adapted to the broadcast booth just the same way.
Morris looking over the floor. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. To the left side wing. Here's Jokic, and it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, that expansive reach of Allen.
Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
He'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
So on the floor for Cleveland, we've got Allen. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Kevin Love.
My game ain't
Then
traded,
there's Colin Sexton. And
got
Shakur in at the
Porter
one. Cleveland moving it around.
Otto Porter wearing his goddamn jersey.
Right side, Sexton. Love with the screen on Barton. Sexton's shot is good.
You know, Crafty just capitalizing there on the floater. Give Sexton room to shoot that shot, and he's going to take it.
Pass to Porter. Murray outside. Porter looking it over. Shot clock at 5. Jokic passes to Porter. Jokic trying to free himself up. That's good from Porter on the assist by Jokic.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release and deep range, too.
Shakur kicks to Sexton. Shakur dishes to Love. Here is Shakur. He's covered by Murray. And Love has it in the corner. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And there aren't many big men who've been more comfortable on a catch-and-shoot jumper than Love. He's very polished in that situation.
There's the double team with Allen. Barton outside. Going inside. Good on the bucket.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Love outside. Shakur passes to Porter. Here is Shakur. Porter kicks to Shakur. Allen up top. Outside, Sexton. A 3-ball. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Murray right side. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here is Shakur. He's covered by Murray. Shakur passes to Allen. To the left wing. Shakur kicks to Allen. Here is Shakur. 21 points in the game. Love. And too long on the shot.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence.
What you got? You don't miss. What? This one's going wide left. Push off this miss. Push off this miss.
He's perfect from the line this time. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies and develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Shakur passes to Windler. Kicks to Shakur.
Let's go.
Out on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot. Nobody on this team is going. You all are trash, straight up.
Free throw good, Shakur. The Nuggets trailed by 19. Murray outside. Lets it go from 11. Jump shot is good. Murray's got 16.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
Nuggets have gone as spotless, 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. Three-pointer, it's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Morris against Rubio. The shot's good from McGee.
And Clark, it was Jamal Murray's father who's the mastermind behind those unconventional training methods. His son, though, never begged off, never wavered in his commitment.
Tell you what, Greg, it clearly would lead you to believe that both of them were crazy. And yet they had a shared obsession and a commitment, and it's paid off.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
The first free throw is good. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Here's Rubio. Here's Harton.
Let's go.
Now the pass to Shakur. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Love. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Love's got 12 points now in the quarter.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
We've got Murray. Green is out there with Jokic. Then it's Porter. And it's Barton in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Here's Murray. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Jamal Murray is what we call a professional scorer, a hired gun. This guy can torch you because of that shot.
And that one drops for him.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Murray kicks to Jokic. Plenty of space. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. On the wing, Porter. Here is Shakur. He's covered by Murray. Well, you hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis. Yep. You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you're involved in more facets of the game.
Allen dishes to Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. Allen passes to Shakur. No good with the triple. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. They host the Clippers after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Here's Murray. Cavaliers with the rebound.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Shakur passes to Allen. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Green kicks to Jokic. And again, Denver no good. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Passes it to Shakur. Back to Sexton. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barton.
Careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Windler. Pass to Shakur. Here's Windler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. And no good. And it's Denver the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Murray, good.
And Murray is really deadly with the catch-and-shoot jumper. And when the defense isn't playing up on him, he has no problem going right up with him.
Windler, the pass to Wade. He kicks to Shakur. Here's Osman.
Balboa. I had Balboa on our team.
Here is Shakur.
We get Balboa and Taco Fall. That's on my
Back
list.
to Osman. The dish now to Shakur. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Windler.
Let's go, Win.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the dude.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
No good again that time. Teardrop shot. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Great call, Ref.
Here's Murray. It's deflected. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Wade passes to Shakur. Up and in on the layup.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Clark sets a screen for Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, I have to enjoy, guys, seeing Murray jam it down like that. I mean, his vertical is pretty impressive.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one.
I like the way you ball today, JR. Good job. Yeah, next time, Junior. Hey, JR, good game, man.
Go.
You got spotted. He didn't make it easy.
That Dubski.
Because listen, LeBron was probably one guy maybe to say can't hear whatever. They clearly can do whatever. Even those guys want the things that KD was accused of, right? And you just there's a responsibility of being a pro athlete. So wrong throughout the franchise. And he was somewhat immature. But you need to grow up.
Big Hugh checking on. I will be back in a minute, man. We gonna jump on that, get some of that rec play in. I'm about to check out right now. Big Hugh checking on. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like, down button, whatever. Subscribe, however you feel. You feel me?